Hello, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Daisy.
And we are from Surface Coffee Roasters, based in the UK. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about the problems you will face when setting up a cafe or coffee shop, and how Sanremo can be the solution to some of the problems you may face. First of all, a bit about us is we started in coffee in 2019. We started with a very small coffee truck on the beach in Fishel Beach in the UK. Very, very fun, lots of surf, lots of coffee, people buying coffee in wetsuits. It was a very interesting experience, and yeah, it was fantastic. We grew over the years, and every year, we opened a new site, and we ended up getting to kind of seven locations, a big team, and but equally facing lots of problems. And to this day, we now have a coffee roastery. We supply lots and lots of cafes with specialty coffee. And machines and work with lots of people, which is an incredible journey that we've had so far. I think the biggest thing that we face, there's lots of problems with setting up a cafe. Obviously locations, the rentals, the equipment you need, the partners you need, the produce you want, the aesthetics, the interior, there's a million things you need to consider when setting up a cafe. So when selecting your coffee shop, you need a coffee machine, and the coffee machine, a lot of people just think, oh, we'll just put any old machine in and it'll make money. It makes money, so who cares, kind of thing. And that's the wrong answer. The coffee machine, the way we see it and the way we always explain this to our customers is, it is your bloodline. This is the heart of your cafe. If you do not have a good heart, you will not live, so why would you not have a good coffee machine to keep consistency, to improve workflow and just not break down, be reliable, something that's going to continue to drive your cafe. And if you don't have that, you do not have a coffee shop. End of. If your machine keeps breaking down, and Daisy, we dealt with lots of the breakdown problems with the team, so you can...
It adds a lot of pressure to your team. When your coffee machine goes down during busy service, it makes your baristas feel stressed. It's hard not to when you've got a queue of customers out through the door and they're all wanting coffee from you and you can't deliver that. So it not only affects your team, it affects your customer service, your customer experience, and that's not what you want when setting up a coffee shop.
So I think when you have a choice to make, and you're maybe watching this and you want to open a coffee shop, you've seen a coffee shop, you've been to coffee shops you like, and you want to open your own coffee shop. One of the biggest problems you can eliminate is simply by just picking a good partner who supplies fantastic machines, delivers great service, and a product that is incredibly reliable. If you, from a coffee roastery plus, cafe operator who has used almost every machine on the market, Sanremo will give you that solution. So you select any of their machines. It doesn't necessarily have to be a racer. It could be any one of their machines, depending on what you need it for and the volumes of coffee you're doing. These are all factors you'll need to take in when you open a cafe. Is how many coffees you're going to be making a day will detriment what machine really you need to use. But partnering with Sanremo, they will give you those answers. So that entire bloodline and the heart of your business will be completely solved, and you can then worry about the other smaller details in setting up a cafe, and you will have no concerns with what you need to do here. So we want to share our experience to make sure that it inspires other people to make better choices and avoid any of the problems we may have faced back in the day.